Once again, it's Superman month, where I celebrate all of June dropping nothing but Superman content, and I'm starting things off with a banger. It's about Superman and Batman, public enemies. Batman and Superman are the greatest heroes in comics, and the most popular. People love to pit them against each other because they're the complete opposite, when in actuality they are one and the same, but just have different ideologies and methods. But when these two link up, they're the greatest duo in comic history. They don't call these motherfuckers the world's finest for nothing. They're Shaq and Kobe, Jordan and Pippen, SGA and referees, all combined in one. A better analogy would be they're DC's Brothers of Destruction. But instead of getting a chokeslam from hell, you're getting a 7-page muda muda from Batman and a beatdown from Superman that'll make you wish that you were a street level criminal. But what separates this team up from their others is the fact that Superman gets framed for murdering Metallo and now has a $1 billion bounty on his head thanks to Lex Luthor. But he's not alone because Batman is right there with him, which makes them public enemies.
He said it!
Batman and Superman are working together to clear Superman's name, but while all this is happening, they run into every DC hero's rogue gallery. There's some people here that I didn't even know were actual characters until this movie. The first team to fight the duo was Team Burr. You got Captain Cold, Killer Frost, Icicle, Mr. Freeze, and Banshee as a special guest member. Now hold on for a second, bro. Icicle. You mean to tell me that you couldn't think of a better name for this character, bro? How do you get a name so bad? Like you're literally named after a raindrop, a frozen raindrop. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta do better than that. While Superman was choking the life out of Banshee, Batman was dealing with the So Icy gang. Batman probably could have soloed them, but since this is a team up movie, they had to nerf the glaze. Batman tells Superman to drop his new mixtape, and it was straight heat because he one-shotted all of them. Team Burr got clapped with no difficulty, and now it's time for the next team up, which is a two-man group of Solomon Grundy and Mongol, one of Superman's greatest foes and Batman's unkillable giant. This should be a fair matchup. At least it would be if it was Arkham Batman. Grundy was giving this man the swirly of a lifetime and talking his ish. Grundy was like, how the hell is Batman losing to this man when I took him out instantly? Meanwhile, my goat was putting the beats on Mongol, calling him a broke boy because he out here begging for money instead of conquering planets. Batman and Superman dropped them both with ease. Now normally this wouldn't be a questionable W, but it smelled fishy because Mongol wasn't talking and Grundy sounded like he read a full page of a Harry Potter book.
Nigga.
Right when they were getting ready to put the pieces together, a random character called Nightshade pulled up and tried to make Batman embrace the darkness. But the joke's on her because he was born in it, molded by it. He didn't see the light until he was already a man, and by then it was nothing to him but blinding. The shadows betray you because they belong to me. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I had to do that. You can't do that monologue without finishing it. I'm sorry. They discovered that Gorilla Grodd was behind this and immediately dropped him with a game of tug of war. But the fun's not over yet because a whole army of villains come busting right through the trees. You have Superman and Batman versus an army of characters you know and don't know. Which is strange because this ain't Marvel. It's not like you can't use characters due to ownership or something. It's probably because they know that the live action movies, the comics, the animated series, and the video games are probably not going to give any of these characters any time of day. So hey, they figured why the hell not. You got Kestrel, Giganta, Copperhead, Black Manta, Brimstone, Catman, Deadshot, Eclipso, Shrike, Despero, Black Spider, Cheetah, King Shark, Bane, Zeiss, Parasite, Captain Boomerang, Girder, and Riot. Okay, time out, bruh.
Who are these niggas?
These names sound made the F up. You telling me there's a character in DC Comics named Girder?
He made that shit up on the spot!
Like, come on, bruh. Batman and Superman saw a whole army of villains posted up, and my goat said he'd been dreaming of being put in a situation like this. They were looking like that Goku and Vegeta versus Marvel picture. The only difference is they'll actually win this outcome. They were putting straight belt to ass on everybody. Black Manta got punched so hard that he started like an Aquaman. King Shark was looking like Baby Shark, and then Bane was looking like a straight up bump. Batman clapped this man so fast that it made you wonder how he even beat him on multiple occasions. All Batman did was use his batarang and hit him with a tornado kick. Even Deadshot was looking like a bum. This man Deadshot wasn't even using his weapons. This man tried running the hands with Batman and got clapped instantly. Like, you're so bad that you had to use your hands instead of your guns. Like, come on, bruh. Giganta pulled up on Superman and thought it was sweet. But this ain't Justice League where he was afraid to put hands on a woman. Nah, this Superman learned a lesson from Batman Brave and the Bold and said these hands are rated E for everyone and hit her with a mean uppercut. After dog walking all the villains, Captain Atom arrives and basically one-shots every villain acting like he helped him. Superman thinks that Captain Atom is here to help him, but this man flat out said that he has a warrant for his arrest. And I'm sitting here like, this idiot never learns. Now before we get to this moment, let me give you some clarity on how these heroes became Luthor's dogs. Lex Luthor is the president of the United States and hires multiple heroes to be his personal team. They include Power Girl, Captain Atom, Black Lightning, Starfire, Major Force, Lady Shiva, and others. Now see, I learned a long time ago from Lex that money allows you to get away with anything in this world, because Lex has been to jail more times than you can count, created so many villains to take out Superman, committed war crimes, and yet somehow eligible to become president. Kinda reminds me of a certain orange president, but hey, we ain't gonna get into that, because this ain't a political channel. And Superman isn't political according to a lot of people on the internet, but they are flat out wrong about that. But hey, that's none of my business. Captain Atom tells Superman and Batman to turn themselves in, but Superman was like, nah, run them hands. Captain Atom might have been ready for the smoke, but everyone else wasn't ready for that, because this is the world's finest we're talking about here. You have a better chance of surviving an encounter with Darkseid before surviving these two. Like, what's so goated about this is that Batman and Superman just posted up wanting all the smoke against literally counterparts of themselves. You got all these characters that supposedly can put hands on Superman and Batman, but yet they ain't running from the fate. Like, if that was me, I'd be scared, but that's none of my business. Batman pops the smoke, Superman distracts them by flying through them, then Batman blinds Major with some sticky stuff, while Power Girl's in the background like, nah bro, they built different. Not even Earth 2 Superman was moving like this. Like, this is why Batman and Superman are so goated. Lady Shiva tried running them hands with Batman and he was like, get that weak-ish out of here. Starfire and Black Lightning got taken out with ease by Superman, leaving Captain Atom and Major Force to jump him, which didn't end well because Power Girl switched sides on them in a heartbeat. Instead of taking the L, they spun the block on them and fought them at the Daily Planet. Major flat out tells Batman that he was the one that put Metallo on the t-shirt, and Power Girl crashed out and rearranged Major's guts. Translation, he got clapped. After realizing they were wrong for trusting Luthor, again, they help Superman and Batman take down Lex. But before that happens, they get a special visit from two powerhouses, Shazam and Hawkman. So once again, Superman has to fight Captain Atom and Shazam, all because of Lex Luthor. Now, if we remember what happened last time, Superman put Major belt to ass to both of them. And it's funny because it's both similar situations. Both of them thought they can put Superman in a blender, and they both got that ass handed to them with no difficulty at that. Both occasions, no difficulty. Superman put both of them in a blender, but yet somehow they think this time, this movie came out in like what, 2015, 2016, I think. Hold on, let me check. This movie came out in 2009. So basically, like 5 years later, in 2004, Superman put belt to ass to both of them. Fast forward 5 years later, they think they could put belt to ass to Superman. Now, how does that make sense? And this dude Shazam thought he was putting in major work on Superman, but you clearly forgot what happened last time, because last I remember, Superman put you in a blender at a charity event, bozo. Like, but I'm not even gonna go into much detail about that because I already have videos talking about that, so check them out if you haven't. And then this bozo Shazam is talking all big. He's talking like, Superman, I am a Superman. You've never been good with magic. Lucky for you, I am an expert in magic. Like, boy, if you don't get out of here with that nonsense, don't you got some algebra homework to work on or something? Like, boy, if you don't open them eyes up, trying to be a super Ray Charles out here with your eyes closed. Boy, open them eyes up. But what's funny about the Shazam and Hawkman encounter is that the beating must have been so embarrassing because they didn't even show the results of it. Like they just went straight to them being, they just went straight to Superman and Batman being dressed up as Shazam and Lex Luthor. Like that's how embarrassing it was. They managed to stop the meteor from destroying parts of the planet, and Lex Luthor got impeached. But knowing him, he'll probably get a second term. This was just something short, but if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment, and stick around if you're a Superman fan, because I got more videos dropping soon. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.